Locked in for Ixu, so we're going full spring 2016 on this top lane, it would seem. So don't expect.
Has he got any helpers on?
Maybe he's a scripter.
They're called helpers in Korea.
Yeah. Well, we have laws coming in soon that'll convict these people.
It's true.
Put them in prison for, I think it's like a minimum of 5 years or something.
League of Legends serious business, Gilly.
So,
down bot.
Boy. Yep, I'll have to hold that thought, Gorilla. He's gonna get taken out. First blood goes over to Snowflower. Just catches him with the bullet time. He's rooted, but looks like they're just gonna go ahead and have to surrender this over to Jin Air. So first brick will be picked up for them. And if they hand this over to Teddy by himself, this is gonna be a very big burst of gold. There we go, 650 over to the Varus, who's already been called.
LongZhu.
Oh boy, Fly though, getting caught up with that Nethergrass, doesn't really stand a chance. He falls, Empty comes up with the kill, and now the TP coming through.
So
Here
low.
comes Ixu. Kuzan barely staying alive, and Gorilla will go down alongside. Crash, 3 kills picked up for 0.
Into CC did Ghost Flash get the kill, and they want Prey now.
Oh, and they're gonna have him stun into the wall. The pop-up from Umti for good measure. Yeah, they're gonna go
really
for
this one.
Yeah, they get the dredge line, gets that big shield for the Curse of the Colossus, but Fly is here, has that consistent damage, and he will go down. Ash Arrow doesn't connect nearby to contest or try to go for a smite steal, and even then, would it be worth the fight?
Probably not, and this is the exact perfect time to get double Ocean Drake, is as the first 2. They have a Varus without tier on their team, so any mana sustain help is going to be very welcome, even though he does.
Oh,
nice
corruption thrown out, does connect on a Crash. He takes a good chunk of damage. Stretch line in onto Ixu. You can see Fly throwing out the threaded volley, but just tickling the Poppy, not getting any damage in. Nethergrass onto Expansion. He's going to fall. Ixu comes away with the kill, flashed out by Snowflower to keep himself safe. Crash jumps forward, gets silenced for it. Cruzon getting knocked
by
back.
Sending Ash mid.
Oh dear, Prey
Speaking
getting
of
locked
Ash.
up, and he just gets melted out. That's going to be a big pull time coming through. 2 members of LongZhu already falling. And Jin Air, they want to tag 3 more onto the list. Big Keeper's Verdict, knocking up Crash and Expansion. He'll pop the ultimate to get himself out to safety, but Expansion won't be nearly there. They're turning their eyes onto the Baron.
They just can't get access to the backline, Achilles. Nautilus being focused down. The Kha'Zix isn't be able to commit. Now, Kha'Zix is alive, but Snowflower's here. Try and keep him away from the pit. Doesn't look like Kha'Zix will get in there. Yep, clean Baron to Jin Air.
Yep, a good spot, flash forward Expansion. He's just going to go down. So much damage coming out of him. They're not gaining a whole lot for this. Crash is too low to push forward. Has to go back to the fountain, and Jin Air will find themselves an inhib at 31 minutes.
Yeah, LongZhu just have so many different CCs and frontliners they have to respect. Certainly makes him relatively tanky against Varus, but even Varus does mixed damage with...
Corruption comes through, does lock up Crash for a period of time. Prey in the bullet time will be able to back off. Expansion, oh,
Why?
not the target you wanted. Hits the minion, goes way too deep into Jin Air's ranks. And yet again, they completely melt him. Didn't even have to commit the Nethergrasp to that one. Expansion, oh boy.
I mean, this is Lee Syndrome-esque play from Expansion twice in a row. First time, okay, you overestimate your tankiness. Second time, though, less excuses available. Doesn't matter how the wave clear is. Umti and Ixu move up.
Oh, Gorilla goes really aggressive, flashes forward. Teddy gets popped back, Seismic Shove comes through, but Fly gets caught up in the Nethergrass, but Teddy's still going to be alive for the time being. Snowflower will go down from the turret, and now Ixu quite low. Crash jumps forward, doesn't get hit by the piercing arrow, stunned into the wall by Ixu, who comes up with the kill, but he's being slowed up by Prey. The arrow connects, Seismic Shove there to really make sure they can
Credit where credit's due. We saw LongZhu valiantly fight against 3 inhibitors down for 20+ minutes.
Oh boy,
Didn't
Prey
win that game, and I don't know if it's enough here to win this game.
Yeah, way too far forward, but Kuzan actually,
he
doesn't have the Nethergrasp yet. Silence comes through in the end, plus the full career as a carry top laner, because turns out that he's not a very good hooker, Papa. But for now, Jin Air pushing forward, taking out the Baron. Gorilla goes low, Umti comes in, gets a triple knockup. Gorilla about to fall, does go down, but Prey firing off with the flurry is able to take out the wreck side. The Baron has been pulled off of, and this might be an opening for LongZhu. Ixu goes in, goes dangerously low, but they're able to lock up Crash and take him out.
Safe, look close, but it's about not allowing that to happen, Achilles. I mentioned how they kept alive against 3 inhibitors down. Some of their early to mid-game decisions have really let them down. Mistakes individually by players as well. And they will lose this second inhibitor turret. Seeing a rotation to mid as well. Should be a second. Bash is still 10 seconds alive.
Fly getting locked down. Air of Corruption comes through. Nethergraph to really send it home. He goes down. They don't get
Healers up. This is a bit of a last stand for LongZhu. We'll see how much they're willing to give up because they want to walk up. They really do, but they still know they're over 10,000 gold behind as well. Means that they have pretty much, well, in fact, full information. All is teleporting.
Yeah, this is pretty much going to be the
Health
Hail
bar's
Mary.
around
They have
4,000.
to try to
Going
win
down
this.
fast.
Right here, the Baron will go down. Umti picks it up, and LongZhu not able to respond fast enough. They're going to have to try to close out the game. They have 3 buffs that they will be benefiting from as they pick this up.
And when you walk in with Baron buff, a 3 Drake buffed Elder Dragon, you got Ghost Flash.
Yeah, not sure. Double root coming through. Gorilla gets caught. Snowflower pops him over the wall. Third and final in-him turret will go down. They're just desperately trying to get through Ixu, but they can't do it. Now there's super creeps knocking down the remaining Nexus towers. Prey going over to try to clear those out, especially to get the dredge line in on the Teddy, but it doesn't even matter. He's not tanky enough to survive the onslaught that Jin Air is bringing to the table. And now with 2 waves of super creeps pushing down from top and mid, the Nexus turret's already down to about half HP. This should be Jin Air closing out the game. At about 41 minutes, Crash goes in, is able to pick up Snowflower. It's going to be a slight reprieve, but the Nexus is exposed, and surely Jin Air will win the game right here. As Prey goes down, Crash the only one to live to see the Nexus explode.
And there's Jin Air. You know, you ask